Yeah, we see Zuko getting exploded in his face. And you start to see black facts. It's going through Izuku's eyes. As he gets hit more and more until it shatters completely. Izuku, feeling empowered, punches getting knocked back. Like Izuku feelings power more and more powerful. After each hit, and soon Bakugo's knocked out. And Izuku faints after this, is waking up in a black void. Welcome everyone, this is Random World, and this is What If Deku Had, let me show. Pain empowerment. As well as pain suppression, but yeah. As well as, let me get the thing. Pain empowerment and combat empowerment. Now then. And the reason why Izuku went into a frenzy was he went through years of torment and bullying. It may not be crazy, but it may not be as Shigaraki levels bullying, the Shigaraki thing, but whatever. Izuku, who has had enough, and this is what happened. Go onward, or leave, whatever. Izuku sees in the black void. He's himself with a suit and a tie. Izuku asks, "Who are you?" And he says, I'm all of your pain, and all of your anger, all of your resentment. I am your quirk. Izuku says, "But I don't have a quirk." Then what are you saying? Then how am I here? I don't know. Izuku is too confused and stressed out from this. The other him says, "So I am your quirk. I gain power from your pain, all of your suffering, as well as whenever we fight back. You never ever actually got into a fight. You never fought back. Like you needed to fight back after feeling pain in order to activate your quirk. And all of the pain that you feel whenever you feel it empowers you." Izuku is just wondering what is going on and why he's in a void with this person and why he is saying that he's his quirk. But I was diagnosed quirkless. How is this possible then? Who knows? It might just be something that something might have happened, but in whatever case, you and I are stuck. Can I think that we should get revenge? Izuki says, no. Who said you were in control? Who? And Izuku gets chained up from the black void and just gets stuck in the mine. Yeah. Then the pain Izuku, the pain, I guess, let's just call it that. The quirk, it goes out into the body and says, "We're finally gonna get our revenge. Don't worry, Izuku. It's nothing against you. It's everything against Bakugo." And as he wakes up from fainting, he wakes up in the hospital, seeing that Inko was there, and he was in the hospital, obviously. Izuku says, thanks. Well, the quirk thanks. How about I play along until I leave? Let's not worry, Mom. Well, actually, no. You can see where I'm going with this. If you see in episode 1, she was first thing that happened, and then bullying, then everything else. Not feeling as much pain against Inko as Bakugo, but you see where this is going. Izuku just stays silent, and throughout the day, not answering anyone. And Inko asks the doctors, "What is going on with my son? Why isn't he speaking?" The doctors say, "We can't find anything wrong with physically. We can't even find anything wrong. But psychologically, we do not know why he's there. Since he doesn't even answer any of our questions either, we cannot find anything wrong, and you will have to take him to somewhere and let him speak again later on." And Izuku, the quirk, just after being released, he heads out into the city late at night with some glasses that are with some sunglasses tinted that look red, and well, going towards whatever he could see, and decides to think. He sits on the roof, thinking about of what he's gonna do. And you know that whenever I do a what if, it's obviously not scripted. You know this. And I'm just gonna pause here and think about it. Izuku the quirk decides What hates quirkless people? Well, then let's see what would happen if what they assume is a quirkless person. Let's see how people react when I disappear and become the most powerful villain in the world. Izuku decides, the quirk decides to try and, well, start their villain career. Yeah, this is the best I could come up with for now. Let's just continue onward. Izuku heads on out and decides to just disappear. And by that, Izuku decides to keep hitting himself by having pain and damage. Yes, damage, empowerment, blah blah blah. He becomes stronger. And well, boop. We're stronger, faster, more durable, etc. Literally that. And Izuku just becomes more powerful. Waiting in sewer. Yeah, sewer, I guess. Taking things, finding Dagobah Beach, finding resources there that nobody realizes was there because of all the trash. He finds, well, he finds some weapons on near the shore closest to the water. Seeing that there are some damaged weapons that are currently rusted, but he could make use of the handle. Izuku, after weeks of doing this, like hiding out in the sewers, eating, as well as finding rusted weapons, he starts to make his own armory, I guess. Yeah. Making weapons out of the scrap he finds at Dagobah Beach. And just I guess making something. He's like able to hit them really hard and just melt them down pretty much. And actually he's able to make a fire and like get stuff he's able to heat it up enough that he's able to hit it and just make it. Yeah, let's just say that. And Izuku, after weeks of that, he decides to make his first appearance. Entering the store, he runs in with his sword katanas, running in with glasses as well as a banana, running and saying, "Nobody move, where I destroy this is him actually just literally going for trying to get, well, attack people. He just runs towards the cashier, trying to get some money out of this, and says, "Give me money now, or don't," and I destroy this place. The cashier of the place just slams, like, hits silent, well, the police alarm. And the clerk says, "Dang you," and just slash the head off. Let's just say that if we're going by multiplier standards, times 90 times 1 million, well, times 1,000. 1,976.7. Really random, yes. Times Izuku's base strength level, combined with the fact that he's moving stuff around at Dagobah Beach, nor averagely. We're not doing multiplier. It's literally going to be muscle strength and actual things, but multiplier combined with that, combined with peak human strength. Yes. Izuku just says, "You really wanted to doom this place, didn't you?" And just looks at all the slaughtered. You're taking the money out of the cash register and placing it into the grocery bags. It's exiting the place and dashing towards the sewer where he had a table, some weapons on the walls, as well as the money on the table. Izuku is not living too well, but now has some money to do for the underground stuff. The clerk says, "Hello, Izuku." Izuku responds with, What is going on? What did you do today?" Izuku is just terrified. He's able to see everything, but doesn't know the reasoning. Well, actually, he just hears everything. He hears everything. But what did you do today? I heard screaming. Nothing, really, just robbed a store. But what? Why? Well, it's for the underground stuff. How am I supposed to be a villain if I can't if I don't have anything? These weapons might not be too much of use to me, but if I can get some sharper ones and more quality, they're gonna be more use for getting everything. Yes, he just wants more quality weapons out of this. More quality weapons so that he doesn't have to keep on replacing them every day. Izuku has done good at dual wielding. Getting close to Sane's level, but he's like 3/4 of the way. But way not as experienced, but a little more powerful. Has talent and skill for it. In power, but not experience. In the regard of experience, not barely anything. Talent, skill, and power, amazing. Izuku says, so why did I hear the screaming? You didn't... You didn't, right? Izuku is just terrified still of what he might have done. Oh, don't worry. I gave most of them a painless death. And some quick cash. Izuku is terrified of what he's done. Even though it's not him doing it, it's still his quirk. He's just terrified of what's going on and what he's doing. And Izuku is why aren't I always wanted to be a hero? He's just thinking inside. He's just thinking that but why am I doing this? Izuku is just like that. He's going slightly more insane. And the quirk says, it's fine. And we're gonna move on from this part because it's taking too long. After weeks of doing stuff and finding the actual place where the underworld is, Izuku has gotten a slight more tolerance of this. Multiplier for base strength, for peak human strength, speed, durability, and etc. Izuku is basically 1 billion from emotional pain. Yes, it's also emotional. I'm counting that, as well as being able to, and also the quirk, not able to control how much what is suppressed. He's able to suppress emotional pain by a lot for the quirk itself, since it has no empathy. Izuku is still feeling tons of pain, but on the outside, the quirk doesn't care. Izuku is continuing, blah, blah, blah. The quirk now is on par with All Might, I guess. Well, more powerful. 1 million times. 1 million times. The power of All Might. 1 million times peak human strength. That's crazy. Izuku is now now has some people under him. Well, let me introduce them. and how they meet. Flashback. Like, the Izuku quirk is hired, who is that person's name? He hired Given to, well, get some recruits, and lo and behold, got, I don't know, Dobby. I'm pretty sure it's just Dobby. Dobby, since, well, he's already a villain and has already heard of Stain, so Izuku says, "What's your quirk, and what will you do for me?" The Dobby replies with cremation. I can create blue fires. I can create blue fire that I can control, I guess. That I can just generate and spread. Not much, I'm pretty sure that's it. He isn't able to control fire from what I know. He's literally able to just produce fire and shoot it out. But interesting. And what will you provide? I will provide my fire power. My quirk. Interesting, okay? So, all you're giving me is just a person with a fire quirk. Let's see if you can do anything to me. Dobby says, with pleasure. Just attacking Izuku's body, and not taking any damage. Izuku says, interesting. So I've grown immune to blue fire. What about the next? And what about the blah blah blah? Murder. Izuku says, after all of that, fine, you made. You're gonna be only like the first. You're gonna be like in the front lines or something. Izuku not really aiming and saying, Given, and I'll give you until next month to get me new. I'll give you until the end of. I'll give you until the end of the year to get this. To get new recruits. And by the end of the year, it's probably gonna be UA. Yes. And, well, actually, yeah. Yeah, let's just do that. He left at like a few months after New Year, so probably May or something. In 10 months for that. 10 months after that, heading to the next one would be UA. It's already. So. Okay, let's just let's just continue. I'm gonna find out the timeline sooner or later. And Izuku just goes on with doing his thing. And I can't figure out what to do. Bye. Like, subscribe, and goodbye.